What's up? 1 second. Oh, I got a little bit of a cough. Ladies and gentlemen, UVa LCS, we are back in there. Let me get this guy, all these setups, the webcam. So, everyone, I'm back. Be not afraid. And this, of course, isn't the TESPA tournament. This is the UVa LCS Week 8. Oh, yeah, we are getting hyped. This is going to be... Alright, so the two teams that are playing, this is right now, is Dictators Who's Winnians, and this is Team Yamato. And if you already saw the Facebook post, you already know the playoff implications for these teams are going to be massive. It's impossible for either team. It's actually technically Team Yamato could potentially get second place, but that means that both Bare Naked Laners and IL need to lose every single game from now on, so I really don't see that happening, to be completely honest. However, of course, since first and second get a seed, whoever, I mean, you want to have a good seed for playoffs so that way you can easily play against weaker opponents. So third seed is going to play sixth seed, and fourth will play fifth, respectively. It is indeed starting, ladies and gentlemen. We are in there. Team Yamato up against Dictators Who's Winning. So the last time these two teams played, actually, Team Yamato lost. However, Dictators Who's Winnians have been on a tear recently. They have won 4 out of the last 5 games they've played, and the game that they lost was technically to a disqualification. So technically not like a real, like, we got outplayed loss. Oh man, but we immediately see the victor locked in from Cable Man. So the story behind this is really interesting. These teams have a bit of a rivalry. Dictators Who's Winnians actually has the worst record. They're 1 win behind Cable Man and Team Yamato. However, they did beat them the last time they played. So if they won here, they would have the head-to-head 2-0 advantage. Also, 1 second, I need to update the title because, of course, that is no longer the Vespa tournament. That was very, very fun. Oh, I am streaming, right? Doesn't look like I'm streaming. Interesting. For some reason, it doesn't seem to be live on my computer, although that might just be me. Oh, it's not live because it's not live. No, it is live. What the what? Alright, really quickly, let me update the title for y'all. But yeah, Cable Man, I've even said on this mic, I've sat here and told everyone to ban out this man's Victor because he will play it every single time it's available, and it looks like he's going to go with that again. So if Dictators Who's Winnings are okay with giving that champion over to him, I really hope they have a plan. So what's the response going to be? It's going to be PPC Master on Sona, actually. Very good stuff. We've seen his Sona. Sona's his most played champion by far. And Sona's actually not been in the meta that much. However, she did recently get buffed. Her mana cost got reduced a little bit. So I'm going to see him pick that up again. And of course, Hi Buddy playing that hyper carry like he really likes to. No mid laner yet. And that could be a flex pick Hecarim either in the mid lane or in the jungle or potentially the top lane. That could be anywhere. Actually, probably not in the mid lane. It's more likely a solo top or jungle. Aped September hovering over the Cho'Gath. Right, but I think everything as far as the stream and stuff is good to go. So if you... I'm not sure if this is actually doing what it's supposed to, this filter. Alright, cool. Yeah, so guys, this is week 8 of the UVa LCS. I am Seamus Seamus Anderson, bringing you the 8-6 Team Yamato up against the 7-7 Dictators Who's Winnians. Since this is week 8, there are 3 to 4 more games for each of these teams to play. And whoever wins this game is going to be looking very, very good for the playoffs. So right now, looking at the standings, it's interesting. So actually there's, wow, that's almost like the real LCS. So there's 3 teams right now that are, 2 teams are 11-3 and 1 team is 10-4, and there's 1 team 8-6, 7-7, 6, and 2 teams that are 6-8. So there's 3 other teams. We care. Who cares? No Life Gamers that are probably out since they're 5-0 or 5-9 or have worse records. But out of the top 7 teams, there's 1 team that hasn't been eliminated yet from the playoffs. So whoever that's going to be very, very important that they win here. And we see some more champions locked in. Are you... That's going to be an Amumu top lane with Ignite as well. Empiric Shadow on his Katarina. Wow. I wonder, the summoner spells generally... He could still switch them, and technically... I mean, he could still switch them, and they might swap around too. But that would be very interesting. And Empan immediately locking in the Lee Sin. Alright, fine on... Okay, I'm stupid. That's a Hecarim top. Of course, that makes sense. Teleport Ignite Hecarim is definitely something we see very often. But it's going to be Cable Man on Victor against Empiric Shadow. That's probably, in my opinion, going to be the featured matchup. Because Cable Man, his Victor, even if he gets behind in lane, his team fights, I mean, honestly, like, it's hard to describe Cable Man. He's an enigma. But his team fights, his Victor, possibly one of the best team fighting players in the entire damn tournament. So we'll see how he does. If Empiric Shadow can take advantage of him in lane phase, honestly, that's going to be hard. Since Katarina is definitely a very, very weak champion early in lane phase, and Victor has that bowling potential. But, of course, Empiric Shadow is one to win that 1v1 lane, so we'll see how that works. Also, I want to point out that Empiric Shadow locked in Katarina up against a decent amount of crowd control. 4 out of the 5 champions on the side of Dictators or Team Yamato have very strong crowd control that will knock Empiric Shadow out of that ultimate. So in kind, his team actually responded. They got AoE ultimates of their own. They have that Amumu ultimate and that Sona ultimate on top of the Chompers from Jinx, and the ultimate from Hecarim as well is going to be able to lock the enemy team up and then have the tons of damage coming out of the Katarina. However, if Katarina engages incorrectly or gets caught out, he will go down very quickly. Will get silenced, knocked up, bound, kicked any which way. It's really going to be up to Empiric Shadow, but I like the fact that his team sort of has the potential to, like, they sort of built around him. Finite is a very supportive, tanky jungler, and it's really going to be up to him to make sure that Empiric Shadow does well in this lane phase and then throughout the game. After this, guys, don't forget, there's going to be Dictator Sue's Winions up against Team of Teammates. Now, Dictator Sue's Winions 7-7. They're 5th place right now. Team of Teammates, though, 6-8, 1 win away. If Dictator Sue's Winions lose this game and then lose the next game, we could have this crazy, like, oh my goodness. There are dozens of tiebreaker scenarios right now for the bottom few seeds of the playoffs. The standings right now, 11-3, Illegal Legends and Bare Naked Laners, although Illegal Legends won that game, so they have the head-to-head right now. Still going to play next week, though, or tomorrow. Not sure. Purple and Hibitakeros, 4 losses, 10 wins. They are in sole possession of 3rd place, and then 2 wins under them is Team Yamato, 8-6. Dictator Sue's winning 7-7, and then Team of Teammates and Shut Up and Dive 6-8. Those are all the teams that are still reasonably competitive for the playoff spots. So just little under a minute left. Oh man. Little bit of a plug. Kappa Frank or Z-Cap, aka Karuna, aka Poro POP. I don't even know what his summoner name is. Saying that he will gladly sub for any team needed. And Suogast, one of our frequent viewers of the stream, says the Legend of Cable Man 127. Believe me, Cable Man is nothing if not legendary. Oh my goodness. Alright, so yeah, tomorrow is Bare Naked Laners up against League of Legends. That's going to be huge for playoff seeding as well. The 1st place team taking on the 2nd place team. That's honestly the TSM CLG rivalry since they are dead even. Let's see if Bare Naked Laners can finally get the upset, or if League of Legends will take it away again in similar fashion to how TSM beat CLG today. Tier. But for the here and now, this game looks like we will be loading in. Get hype, guys, because here we go. Alright guys, again, welcome back. This is the UVa LCS Week 8 Dictator Suzwinians taking on Team Yamato. Let me make sure everything is good to go. So I see all of you guys on my other monitor. Oh, OBS tells me I'm using too many things. Alright. Oh boy. Level 1 potential is definitely there. We see Victor, Cho'Gath, and Lee Sin, Morgana all grouping up. Oh man, they might spot him out though. They definitely see them. Pyrrhic Shadow has a check on them. Yeah, level 1. The level 1 right now from Team Yamato is very, very strong. So it's good that they try to take advantage. But good countermeasures there from Dictator Suzwinians to prevent that. Understanding that Finite is very weak. Going to position themselves so they can ward and back off if they need to.
Minions have spawned.
Alright guys, there are currently 15 of you watching. Out of the 15 of you, if none of you have already followed this channel, you are the worst. But by the end of today, I want to see 25 people watching and I want to see 6 more followers. Can we get to 100 followers by the end of week 8? If any of you know anyone that plays League of Legends or you know friends of the players here, go contact them. Get them in here because it's going to be absolutely insane. And I would just love for us to get the stream larger. We do see some interesting level 1 strategy. Hi, buddy, and PPC Master. Oh my goodness. Alright, DJ Sona skin. Hell yeah. Actually, I wonder if I can listen to DJ Sona music. Probably not. That's too bad, though. Get a little bit of highlight there. Word. However, PPC Master and Hi, buddy, they did take the Krugs. However, they took a lot of damage. No, this is not Designer Shoe Warehouse. This is Dictator Suzwinians. Not Designer Shoe Warehouse. However, maybe they get sponsored by Designer Shoe Warehouse, so it'd be like DSW. That'd be pretty hype. Oh, PPC Master eating a binding. Hi, buddy, got that early level 2. However, since they took so much damage, it might have not even have been worth. PPC Master still without his heal quite yet. Alright, there, he just got it. So he's going to be able to sustain himself a little bit more in this lane. But if Deep Go Deep can keep landing those bindings, they could do a ton of damage with that rend from Poso Pro as well. I should discuss whether or not Krugs... Oh, I did a little bit. It is worth it if you could do it better. Stealth 6644, no, that's not their name. Krugs is really hard to do, actually. It's not as easy as you might think. Romp, I feel, is a little bit easier for the bot lanes to do. The XP... When you have a champion with sustain as well, it's kind of a little bit easier. However, there's so much damage potential from this Morgana Kalista lane. But now you see PPC Master and Hi Buddy manage to push it. Hi Buddy is now level 3 to the level 2 of both Deep Go Deep and Poso Pro. So they actually have the XP advantage and can push it back. So early, since they took so much damage, it looked kind of bad. But oh, potentially one Krug as well. However, that'd still be aggroing them successfully is not something that you see many teams do at like the highest level. But oh man, Pyrrhic Shadow's actually being harassed in this lane. Good stuff to Cable Man. That's, I mean, they're even in. Are they? Okay, he's a little bit behind CS. However, of course, since Cable Man is on a mana gated champion, he might not stay in that lane as long as Katarina could. Oh, we're going to see a gank onto this top lane. Mpan 2005. Candyland, the Q. My mind is telling me no. And apparently his body agreed. So he does not decide to go for that Sonic Wave. What was I doing? How did I mess that all up? Alright, just kidding. Pyrrhic Shadow is even farm with this Victor right now. But so far, pretty close game. This a little bit of trading. Cable Man's going to take a little damage here. Finite is around. I don't think he walked to avoid. Candyland, the bandage toss. No, it goes wide. Cable Man should get out alive. Finite actually gets caught up. Oh. So far, these lanes fairly even. However, this bot lane, Poso Pro and Deep Go Deep, getting bullied out by PPC Master and Hi Buddy. PPC Master on that Sona, his original comfort champion, definitely knows how to bully that enemy lane out. Yeah, my bad. I have no idea why I messed up the matchups, but I fixed it. I got you, Ed, and Eddie. So far, 5.5 minutes in, DSW simply has a goal lead in terms of just their minion farm. Amumu also hard farming is going to be much, much better than Lee Sin. So it's really going to be up to Mpan, instead of farming, to try and get some ganks going, because the way that Amumu clears, he's just going to out-farm you every time. And we might see Mpan go for a gank. He's definitely going to walk over ward, though. Secures the crab, though. That's a pretty big gold sum. Oh, man. Nice pink ward. Should be able to clear it. We might see a 3v3 fight here. Oh, no skill shots are going to land, although they still don't know Finite's here. Hi Buddy's going to go for this ward. Oh, man. This is potentially a very good bait for DSW. They see Finite. The bandage on to Deep Go. Deep going to take a lot of damage. Flashes away, and Mpan engages Hi Buddy now, being forced away, but Mpan walks over. Choppers is going to go down. He does. PPC Master gets hit by Binding, but immediately Poso Pro thrashes away, and that is the first blood over to the support of Dictator Sue's Winions. Now Cableman is coming around this backside. Fantastic gank from him. He is level 6, and DSW don't even know. Hi Buddy's going to go down really quick. Deep Go Deep actually gets bandage toss. He's going to go down. Hi Buddy takes a lot of damage, though. Poso Pro now trying to stay alive. Hi Buddy puts the choppers down, and it looks like Poso Pro abandoned. Flash Q from PPC Master will pick it up. Hi Buddy, you're gonna go down. But still, that's 3 kills over for DSW to 1. Totally worth for them. Cableman had a really nice roam, however, Dictator Sue's, or Team Yamato's ball lane was so weak that they ended up dying before he went, and honestly, Cableman might have been able to peel for his AD carry a little bit more and focus those targets instead of just going for the Jinx, who is almost assuredly dead. Yeah, he definitely sort of did bait his team there. However, Deep Go Deep definitely could have avoided that bandage toss, and potentially that gank would have gone better. Still, Dictator Sue's Winions now, 7.5 minutes in with about a 2,000 gold lead. Early game going very, very well for them, and that's super imperative because the team comp they have, they need to do well in this early game. Oh, top lane. What a exciting, fascinating place. Mpan, you can't disrupt the peace, man. Go back. Go do Scuttle Crab or something. Oh, he actually will. Finite's actually doing his own blue buff nearby, although Mpan does not know. Oh. Cableman might look for another gank in the bot lane. Tribrush is free again. However, Hi Buddy and PPC Master are near their own turret. Summoner's down on both bot lanes, all 4, and Cableman still has everything up. His ultimate's not up yet. Oh, Deep Go Deep's level 4. Can he land the binding? He lands the binding, and the gauge comes out. Defensive chompers. PPC Master needs to be careful. What he does go down. I was about to say, PPC Master might. Nope. He's dead. Laser will pick up the kill. And Cableman on that Victor says, you know what, Katarina? I can roam too. And I can roam better than you. 2 kills so far. He's actually down a little bit in terms of farm, but, guys, I've said it once. I'll say it again 14 billion times tonight. Do not underestimate this man's Victor play. If he gets going, he will carry 1v5. As many UVS players will tell you. Oh, Deep Go Deep gets engaged on by Finite. PPC Master not there, but so much damage on Pocho Pro. The flash ult from Finite will get the kill onto Hi Buddy, and the kill for Finite himself. DSW responds with another gank in this bot lane. They're going blow for blow, trading ganks from mid laners and junglers in the bot lane. Yamato, what can they do about this next dragon? Cableman is there with ult, ignite, and flash, and Mpan as well, but this is potentially a 2v4 situation. I'm not sure if Cableman can stop this. PPC Masters does not have ult yet, but that's going to be the first dragon over to the game, over to Dictator Sue's Winions. First dragon of the game secured by Jinx. Misses the smite there, but still good play from Finite and co. Botox trying to do the new emote, however, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't work in Twitch chat. And top lane, hey, auto attack, hey, use abilities, no one's taking damage, hey, bot lane, hey, jumping around. Oh, Cableman's taking actually a little bit low here. Pyrrhic Shadow's gonna go in. Is he gonna get stunned? He's in the stun. This is so much damage on the Pyrrhic Shadow, and he goes down. Cableman as well, though, the retribution kill and the shutdown, so worth for Pyrrhic Shadow. But that's just how these lanes are gonna go. Oh, meanwhile on the bot lane, Hi Buddy gets caught up, but it's a 3v3 fight. Binding on PPC Master. They're just ignoring everyone going directly for Hi Buddy. Finite does not have ultimate available and exhaust on Hi Buddy. Will he go down? No, he's still alive. Teleport now. Deep goes down. Oh, the Hecarim's going to go on to Callista, and Callista's dead. And that's a 3-for-0 for Dictator Sue's Minions. All of a sudden, they have 9 kills. They've been playing this game so accelerated and have not let go of control so far. 4,000 gold in the lead. Holy moly, DSW looking very strong. Cool insect play from Mpan, but they didn't have enough damage to get the kill onto Jinx. Deep Go Deep did not have ultimate and instead has exhaust, so no ignite. And that 3v3 got turned around, and then of course the pony with the cleanup. I bet Odell Beckham Jr. could do it too. Oh man, so yeah, let's see. Right now, Dictator Sue's Minions have a very good gold lead in the early game. But Cableman still strong himself. Nice binding onto PPC Master. But he does have double buffs. And Ionian Boots of Lucidity working on that Frost Queen's Claim and Sidestone as well. So that's going to be one very, very strong Sona. 4, 1, and 2. The most kills in the game so far. UVA has a new emote. It's not just exclusive to subs too. Type UVA. Alright, you Twitch trolls. Come on. Oh man, the bot lane. Nice Callista ultimate will keep Deep Go Deep alive, but this will mean the first turn of the game. Oh, Deep Go Deep, you did not want to go in on that. Jinx ultimate is down. Yikes. Oh, Pozo Pro now going to take a little bit of damage. Will the zap land? It will land. PPC Master. Oh, Flash Force from Pozo Pro. PPC Master does not have ultimate available. Flash Q not going to be enough damage, but that is the summoner spells of this bot lane forced out. Callista Flash for Sona Flash, probably worth for Dictator Sue's Minions. They also secure that first turret. Cableman gonna meet up Pyrrhic Shadow once again in the mid lane. And top lane, Mpan's there. He's going to be on a war, though, and Juan Deeg is also 3 levels above him, so I'm not really sure if fighting here would be the right decision. Pyrrhic Shadow, oh man, might try to counter gank, actually. We see members of Dictator Sue's Minions all coming around. Mpan's going to get caught out, going to take a lot of damage. Safeguard, so the ward, the flash from Pyrrhic Shadow will pick up the kill. Cableman now, can he get a retribution kill? Nope. Mpan 2005. Oh, whoa, flash zap from Hi Buddy. Gets, okay. I guess he just wanted to say hi, buddy. There's no way you can engage without his team there. That's the summoner spell from Jinx down. So, that's interesting. Who has the better late game scaling? I honestly would give it over to Jinx, Katarina, and Amumu, to be honest. But the way that the teams spike in terms of items, potentially Yamato, especially with that very fed Victor, could pick up some items that Bloodthirster and Runons on Callista, whatever the hell Victor buys, and a couple of AP items, so they could win some team fights even behind in gold. Oh, Posto Pro is going to get locked up by Sona Ultimate. Hi Buddy, and Exhaust as well. Hi Buddy's here. Morgana here as well. Nice binding, and Posto Pro easily dodges away from the ultimate, but not from the zap. That's another kill over to Jinx, and Deep Go Deep is caught. Oh man, Finite doesn't go for that brush. But holy moly, PPC Master just caught Callista out. Used everything he needed, picks up another kill. Dragon is up in 25 seconds. I really don't think that there's any way Dictator Sue's Winions is not going to be able to take this, but we will see what Team Yamato try and do. I really feel bad for Mpan because he's 0-3, but he's been trying to make plays around the map. He's just been countered so well by the teamwork and coordination that the Winions have. Going into this game, Team Yamato has the better record against DSW, but DSW has... Oh, Mpan's gonna walk over. No, he gets zapped instead of going over the choppers. No gank gonna be successful, though. And more top lane. Like I was saying, DSW has the worst record. Oh, wait, actually, recalls from Dictator Sue's Winions means this Dragon might be available. Mpan has the blue buff, though. Not Cable Man, so he's not going to have as much CDR. They're going to go for this Dragon. Sonic Wave misses, and that resets Dragon. It's now going to be a 3v4. Mpan is very, very low. Finite lands the Banish Toss, and a two-man ultimate. Sone lands a two-man ultimate as well. Finite is still chasing. Can Cable Man Posto Pro kite? Because Guadig is here, too. He's going to get a lot of damage onto Cable Man, and he goes down. This is a 3-for-0 so far. Cho'Gath, can he get anything? Posto Pro is going to go down. This could be the clean ace. Flash from late September is not going to be enough. And that is the 5-for-0 ace in favor of Dictator Sue's Winions. They take another Dragon and have one of the most dominant leads I have ever seen in a UVa LCS game so far. Wow. 17 minutes in, 9,000 gold difference. Dictator Sue's Winions made a roster adjustment earlier in the semester, and it's really been working fantastically for them because they are 4-1 in this in the Wave 2. So the last 5 games they've played, they've won 4 of them, and they're on pace to win this next one as well. It's really funny. In this season and in the last split, Dictator Sue's Winions both times I think they went 0-4 in the first 4 games, but they managed to come back. They're really a team that hits their stride later in the season, which is great for playoffs. Victor does have some nice wave clear, and it's very, very hard to... Ooh, man, that poke, though. I was about to say it's hard to siege with this composition, but Sona can siege alone. You didn't even need Jinx. I don't think the wave clear is going to be enough for Team Yamato. If Cable Man loses over half of his HP just from Q auto from Katarina and Sona, there's no way he can predict those turrets. So that just means Dictator Sue's Winions is going to group up and hammer on these turrets. Whoa, Posto Pro fast away from Juan, taking that damage onto Callista. And the Jinx Rocket will pick it up. Team play right now from DSW, ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm going to watch that replay again. What a... Oh my goodness. How do you coordinate that? Oh, Deep Go Deep's going to get caught out. Flashes away from Pyrrhic Shadow. Now Pyrrhic Shadow, the focus of Cable Man. He might go down. Flashes over the wall. And Cable Man does not have his own flash to chase. And didn't have Ignite up either. Meanwhile, we see another turret go down. The ball lane is now 5 turrets in favor of DSW. They have put the pedal to the metal and are not slowing down. Not sure if they can go for this turret as members of Team Yamato have respawned. Cable Man takes another huge poke. Sona with Morella Nomicons. That is some disrespect. Sona has almost as much as much gold as Team Yamato's mid laner. Just think about that for a second. This Sona with over 6,000 gold. Literally 100 behind. 5, 1, and 7. Still the most kills in the game. Yeah, they switched their top laner, but the Elo skill value is pretty similar, if I'm not mistaken. But guys, come on. We can talk about the elo differences of these teams for a long time. But still, the greatest example of a low elo team that still does really well in League of Legends is #1 in the league. So, elo really doesn't matter. Thank you, Timmy Rocky. Shoutouts to you. I mean, don't get me wrong. You need to have good players, but team coordination is what got Team Yamato so far. Not the fact that they have these high-level players. Although, to be fair, Cableman is Diamond. And almost every team, except for 1 or 2, has at least 1 Diamond player. Shoutouts to Botox in chat, getting the League of Legends hype. Now, Dictator Sue's Winions is 1 Diamond, 2 Plats, and 2 Golds, I think. Maybe they got Plat this season, but not when they made the team. Oh, deep go deep. Nice binding there. He's going to take so much damage just for the auto attacks from Jinx. And the flash kill as well. Oh my goodness. This is looking so bad for Team Yamato. Victor managed to recall, but that just means that Dictator Sue's Winions can group up into the top lane, take the 6th turret now for their team. Cho'Gath's gonna get engaged on, gets zapped as well, takes a lot of damage, but that's a tanky member of Team Yamato. PPC Master actually forced to flash away. Choppers go down as well. Dictator Sue's Winions, are you overextended here? The Victor ultimate was blown, but Morgana's gonna make it back, so Dictator Sue's Winions decide to back off. Probably a good decision. Cableman 127, go play your game. Stop chatting with people, otherwise I will tell you to stop chatting with people. But we see blue buff taken away. I feel bad for Cableman, honestly. He hasn't had a single blue buff this game. Mpan taking all of his earlier ones, and now Dictator Sue's Winion's going to be able to steal that for themselves. A 3rd dragon potentially for DSW is up in 30 seconds. Are Team Yamato gonna try and put up a fight? Is it even possible for them to put up a fight? We'll see. That Rod of Age is stacking up for Cho'Gath, but that's the first completed item he has. Not even 1 completed item so far for Poso Pro. He probably sitting on enough to finish that Runehounds. Yep, he has just about enough to finish that item up. But the item thresholds, that's going to be 1 completed item for Callista and over 2 done for Jinx. Yamato need a miracle to come back. Deep go deep. Gonna go out for warding, but he's gonna get caught out now. The level 14 pony. Oh, goodbye, Deep go deep. You went way too deep. Unfortunate, though, not much he could do because his team needed to get those wards set up. Instead, he just goes down. And the 3rd dragon of the game. Oh, Mpan gonna get caught out now. Flashed away. Oh my goodness. Flashes away into the Hecarim. Poor Yamato, man. Losing is fine, but you know, not like this. Not when it's on stream. There's over 20 people watching. And this is a good team, guys. They're 8-6 so far in the season. Oh, a lot of damage on the high buddy. But right now, Finite and Co. are making Team Yamato look like Ron Scrubs. Cableman gonna get engaged on and ulted. He goes down. High Buddy is dominating. Dictator Sue's winning, looking for the final fight to end this game. Deep Go Deep is down now. And another bandit shot from Finite connects onto Mpan. The flash and stun onto Late September. Late September flash away. Mpan's gonna go down to Pyrrhic Shadow though. Resets onto Poso Pro, and this will be the ace. Another 5-for-0 fight in Dictator Sue's Winion's favor. Do they have the minions and the time to finish the game off? I'm not entirely sure. But 25 minutes in, they're behind 17,000 gold. Like, DSW could potentially 4v5 with the gold lead they have. All right, let's do some math. Let's assume. Okay, let's pretend that it's almost 5,000 gold. If every member of Dictator Sue's Winion's team has 10,000 gold, if you take one member out, then they'd still have like that gold difference is ridiculous. Maybe not in the late game when it's been 70 minutes, but 25 minutes in, this is technically still early mid game ish. Like they have just completely shut down Team Yamato. It's 25 kills to 3. 25 to 3. Those are all 3 on Cable Man. Cable Man confirmed in Elo Hell. Oh, he's gonna go down now. Because Hi Buddy's legendary. 26 kills to 3. And now, Lee Sin might get caught up. Nice binding will keep M-Pan alive. It is just not looking good. It is actually looking very, very bad. Late September gets caught up. Gonna teleport, but it's not gonna be enough. He goes down as well. PPC Master on a rampage. Gonna try and buff his fantasy stats a little bit more before they close out this game. Cable Man just respawned. 1 inhibitor down. Hi Buddy's gonna do a lot of damage to this top turret, so let's see how fast Cable Man can get there. Gonna be able to laser to clear the wave, but the crescendo onto Cable Man, and he goes down. Hi Buddy needs the turret to stay alive, but instead they're just going to exhaust M-Pan. The turret is still doing damage, actually. Juan Deeg is dominating, but the turret finally goes down. That means M-Pan's going to get caught out as well. Lands the Sonic Wave, is not going to be able to get the Resonating Strike. That's another 5 for 0 ace, the third one we've seen this game. Top inhibitor is going to go down. Middle inhibitor, or middle turret, probably going to go down as well. No Daba, I currently don't know the what DSW's top rated players. I think he was gold 5. If he's gold 1 now, then he's climbed through the season. But holy moly, Dictator Sue's wins are looking so strong right now. Nearly 28 minutes into the game. That Hex Core with the ability power, going for raw damage stats. M-Pan's going to be able to smite his own wolves. That will give them a little bit of vision if the enemy team goes into their jungle. But with 3 inhibitors down now, I just don't know if there's anything Yamato can do. Baron being started now by DSW. Team Yamato looking on the other side of the map, maybe looking for a Hail Mary play. But they're just not going to find anything. What are they doing? Cableman. What? They are looking for the goofiest of... Alright, they're just trolling. They're just going to let the game end. That's going to be 29 minutes. Team Yamato goes down to Dictator Sue's Windians. Are they going to be able to kill Hecarim? It looks like they might be able to. And he's going to go down. Shut down, but meanwhile. Dictator Sue's Windians completely rip apart Team Yamato.